Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna be answering you guys' questions that I got from my Instagram and TikTok. If you don't follow me over there, you should definitely do that. Let's just get started with this. The first question, I'm gonna start with this. I really like this question. Like when I read this question, it was like, because obviously like it made me think about this. Which is, what made you want to start YouTube? I don't feel like I have like one specific answer, like, oh, this thing made me want to do it. I've been having social media since a really young age, which I definitely regret that. I wish I didn't, but I literally got Facebook when I was like 6, and I got Instagram and like, at the time it was Musically when I was 10. So I've been here for a while, you know, and I actually did used to do like, and like when I was 10, I'm telling you, this is like 2016, I did try to like do YouTube and like make YouTube videos, which unfortunately there are some out there I just can't get rid of because there are like accounts that I just don't know the passwords or nothing. But I did, and I don't even know like back then why like I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I don't have like I said, I don't have like one specific thing that I remember. I kind of just like started doing it, and I did it like for, I want to say like a year maybe or two. But I mean, it was 10-year-old me with the potato as a phone. Those videos did not get far. But I did used to try, like I tried so hard. I'm telling you, I was always looking for like editing apps for like my phone, and I would have like on my notes, I would have like a list of like all the videos that I wanted to do, and I remember I would post like 2 or 3 times a week, and like I would have my cousin. I made a lot of videos with my cousin. I really tried. I also remember having like my mom didn't know I would post videos on YouTube, so I wanted to have like one background that was like a signature background for me. So I would put like this like green curtain. I would put like duct tape on it and like put it on the wall. And I remember there was one time that I took down the curtain and it like took some of the paint from the wall, and so I'm just, like I said, my mom didn't know I would do this. So I remember one time she was asking like what happened to the wall, and I just pretended I knew nothing. Like, what? I have absolutely no idea how that happened. It was clearly me because I wanted to have like a cool background or something. I don't really know, but it's kind of something that it's been there, and I like I said, I did it when I was 10. And then I stopped. I gave up because like I literally had like 2 subscribers. It was my sister and my cousin. Like, that was it. And then it was just like there, and then now, and I actually wanted to start YouTube like I want to say probably like last year, because I had like this concert that I went, and I was like, oh, maybe I can make a video about that. But because that's the thing, like I want to start YouTube, but then I didn't know how to start again because my life, there's not really much going on. And like when I tried doing YouTube when I was 10, I had a lot of videos that were like DIYs and like makeup tutorials. Obviously I didn't even know how to do makeup, but you know, like DIYs are not a thing anymore. Like, they're not popular on YouTube anymore. So I was like, what do I even do? You know, like I have absolutely nothing to like vlog or do anything. But then when I met the triplets, like around that time, I also went like to the Chase of London concert, and then my birthday was coming up, and I knew I was going to get like my tattoos, and so like I had kind of like a couple things going on at the same time, and I was like, okay, this is like a perfect timing to start YouTube. And so now I started again, and now I feel like I have this strong feeling, and I don't want to jinx nothing, and I just hope, but I don't know, like starting again, like I feel like I can do it this time. I don't know, and like I was also like saving up to buy a camera and like buy a computer, and so I could like do YouTube again, if you would say that. But I don't really know, it's kind of like it's just been there since it's something I've been wanting to do like a really long, like, why do I keep saying long, a very young age, and so I don't know, YouTube, it's just my favorite thing ever, like making videos, and then when I have to edit and when I have a video ready to post, it's like I don't even know like how to say this, but I just feel so happy once it's like I have a video and it's done and it's ready to post. It's just a feeling that I feel so happy every time I have like a video ready to post. So yeah, that's kind of my answer for that question. But next one is I got also this question about like what I do in my free times, or like hobbies that I have. I don't really have any hobbies. I don't really like do anything, because right now my life is just like work and school, and like that's it. I have no time for nothing. But I mean, before I got a job, I would read, and like right here I have my books. There's like 5 sitting here that I've not read, and I really want to get back onto like reading. And one thing I want to start doing is I want to learn how to crochet, but like I said, I don't really have free time. And I don't know, this next thing, I don't know if you would say it's like a hobby, like it's not a hobby, or like I don't really know what this is, but like one thing I do is like this thing. I do this in like my free time, and I have to do this like at least once a week. That is, I started doing this when I was probably like 4th grade. That is just like, I really like listening to music, but like I put on my headphones and I just dance in my room alone. Like I don't know, I just like I play songs that like I always play like really hyped songs that I can dance to, or like songs that like remind me of something very specific that just made me so happy. And then it's just like so if it's like a song that I have like a really strong feeling, like a really strong memory attached to that song, I just close my eyes and I just like, I don't know, but I just love dancing in my room. And like I said, I would do this since like 4th grade. I just like lock myself in my room and just have music in my headphones and just dance. It's something I really enjoy doing. And it's, I don't know, it's just like a very healthy thing. I think it's like very healthy for me, like just have a lot of like happiness. Like I get so happy and so hyped dancing to those songs. Sometimes I might put like a little sad song sometimes, but like, and then you have me acting out like if I went just like the worst breakup ever and I just got cheated on, even though I've never been in a relationship, but I would just act the song and I really feel the song, and it's like I don't know, I love music and I love just dancing in my room. Next question. I literally had my answer for this. Oh, so the next question is, if you could be an animal, like any animal for one day, what would it be and why? And I want to say, I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so let me go on Google Translate.
Guinea pig.
Oh.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig? Yeah, I would probably want to just be one of those, because I could just be there, you know, like I don't, no worries about nothing. I would just be there, right? So, and that question is gonna lead me to this other question that I had, because I just pulled out the Google Translate, because I got asked, where am I from? I'm from Mexico. So that's why it's the accent that I have, and English is not my first language. So yeah, that's sometimes I have to put Google Translate, or if I don't know how to say something in English, I might just go on Google and look for a picture of what I'm trying to say, and I just show it to like my friends, or you know. Next question is, if you could go back to any year, what year would you go back to? I would go back to like the end of 2017 and like all 2018, because those were like really good years. I didn't know that. I was happy and I didn't know that. So I'm probably gonna make this is gonna be like another time, another story where I talk about like 2019, but basically 2019 was like my downfall. So I guess like 2018 were like really good years before like everything that happened in 2019. So I was like right here, like 2018, and then 2019 was like, it was bad. But yeah, I don't know, I look back, but also at the same time I feel like sometimes I do this thing where like let's say maybe like in the moment, like I romanticize a year, a specific time in my life once it's over. Like let's say, because also like I like right now I say like, oh, 2018, 2017, but like I mean I don't really remember how I felt those years. I just kind of like romanticize it because in 2019 was like awful, and so then it's like, oh, 2018 was like so good, but like I don't even remember if I was actually happy in 2018, you know. And like right now it can be like last summer, I'm being like super realistic on this, last summer it was like I was having a lot of issues last summer, but then it's like right now that I've like obviously we'll move on, we're like in another period of time, I look back of, ow, I look back last summer, I'm like, oh my gosh, summer 2022 was the best year of my life. But then it's like in that moment I was actually like not happy, and I was having like there was a lot of things that were going on. But then it's like now I would romanticize it. I might hear a song that reminds me of like summer 2022, and I'm like, oh man, it was so good. But then it's like I was actually not happy then. So I don't know, I kind of do that thing where like maybe in the moment I'm having like a really bad time, but then once we're like a different time period, I look back to that time and I romanticize it, even though it wasn't good. I don't know if it makes any sense. But also I think I need to explain this. So a lot of people were asking what type of music I listen to, what's my favorite artist and all that. I do want to say that right now I am loving Taylor Swift. I'm living for Taylor Swift. I love Taylor. I love Gracie Abrams. I love One Direction, guys, okay? Leave me alone. I love One Direction. I love all the boys. I love Harry, Niall, Louis, Liam, Insane. I listen to all their music. But also like, but I have this thing where I go through like phases with music. Like I listen to, and also it's mostly like artists. Like I listen to an artist from like, I don't know, let's say I listen to an artist for like 3 months, and then I find another artist, and then I listen to the artist, and I don't listen. Like I'm gonna give the example of like Conan Gray. I listen a lot to Conan Gray like last year, like this November, December, like October, November, December. I would listen a lot to like Conan Gray like every single day, and then it's like now I started listening to Gracie Abrams, and so I have not listened to Conan Gray since December. And it's not because I don't like his music, like his music is great, but I kind of just like, and it's like I find another artist, and it's because like that music, like I want those songs to stay in that period of time. I want those songs to stay in like late 2022, you know what I mean? And so then next year, like when it's 2024, and if I listen to like People Watching by Conan Gray, it would be like, let's say 2024, and I listen to that song and I'm like, oh my god, that reminds me of like December 2022. Like I don't know if this is making any sense, but I go through like phases and like artists, and so but I kind of like, I mean, when One Direction, when they were together, I would listen to them, but like in 2020 it was like crazy One Direction stan, and so now I kind of like, yeah, I do listen to their music still. I don't know, their music makes me really happy. I love Midnight Memories. That's my favorite album ever. I can mention like artists or like songs that are from specific times in my life. Specific, let's say one artist that I would listen a lot when I had online school was MGK. So it's like there's like specific songs from him that I listen to, and it's like I don't know, I think of like May 2021 or something. So and I don't know, I'm not like picky with music. Like my music taste, I like everything. I genuinely like everything. In those times where I just like listen to music, like just like for fun, and I dance in my room, I can literally go from like Taylor Swift to Falling in Reverse to then Chase Atlantic to then I don't even know, like music in Spanish, which I don't really listen to music in Spanish, but then I play like Break, and then I go to like One Direction, right, and I just so then I'll do like a song, like a rap song in Spanish. I don't know, I kind of just like can listen to like everything, and I just have like so much fun, and like I said, sometimes I put songs that like remind me of specific periods of my life. Obviously like the happy ones. I'm not gonna play a song that like triggers me, and because there are songs that I just listen to and I just cannot stand. And if we're talking as of like right now, I feel like, okay, so since last year, like probably since like November of last year, my favorite song, it's been Cardigan by Taylor Swift, and I also really love 21 by Gracie Abrams. And I think I'm starting to like move on, and I mean, it's not like I found a new artist, but like I think I'm going to start listening to like 5 Seconds of Summer. And so the song that I think it's like, I probably made a realization, like this is like literally like yesterday, I think just yesterday I made this realization that I really like When You Walk Away by 5 Seconds of Summer. So that song has potential to be my favorite song for the next like 2 months, and then I'm gonna move on and have another favorite song. That's kind of like, I needed to explain because I feel like in the other question that I've answered, I did talk about like specific things, like, and that's kind of just like music. Like music does take me to like periods of time in my life, and that's how I like, I don't even know, guys, or it doesn't even have to be like a song that I listen to. It can be like just songs that were popular, or even this, I don't even know, but even like TikTok, like dances or like trends on TikTok and audios that were like popular remind me of like, I just divide my life in like every like sections of like 3 months with music, if that makes any sense. I just hope I didn't just talk no sense. I don't, oh, I really hope that makes sense. I just talked too much for what? Another question I have is, what is my favorite food? I love enchiladas. It's my favorite food. It's always been my favorite food since, I kid you not, the day I was born. Like the 16 years that I've been alive, it's always been my favorite food. Always has, what am I even saying? It has never changed. Never have I ever been like, oh, there was a period of time that I really like this thing. Like, no, enchiladas is like top number 1, will ever be number 1. No other food can ever beat enchiladas. And I think I'm gonna do the last question. Hold on, let me. Oh no, I had enough. Hold on, I have like 2 more questions to answer. So it says, hypothetically, if you were in a car with a bunch of strangers and you were on aux, what would you play? I would play Steal Your Heart by Austin Moon, or like wrestling or whatever, but Austin Moon, I literally listened to a song like before making this video. So good! I love that song. Love that song. Or what is it? Monster High Fright song. I love Monster High, you guys. I literally love. Monster High raised me. Monster High is the reason of like who I am today. I just love Monster High, and I was listening to that song before making this video. 10 out of 10. I would definitely play that song. Play that song right now. But the last question is my biggest fear, or like fears. Number 1, cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. They're disgusting, and when they fly, I just can never deal with a cockroach. Like, no. And even if it's like a dead cockroach, I physically cannot get even close to it. I can't. I'm gonna tell you guys this. It's probably gonna sound a little, it's gonna sound probably like a little disgusting. I don't even know how this happened, but like, so I have like my trash can right in my room, and there was this one time that I was taking out my trash, and by accident like I picked up like the trash can, and tell me why there was a fucking cockroach, a dead cockroach underneath my trash bin. And when I tell you, I just dropped everything. And I was like, oh, like I don't even, no, I couldn't take that out of my room. Like I couldn't, oh, like I'm telling you, like physically, like my arms, my legs, I don't even know what I feel. But I can't get close to it. And so the only thing I did was, I just put a shoe on top of the cockroach and then the trash can on top, you know, just to make sure it wouldn't run away even though it was dead. I don't even know how I got there. I don't even know how it died because I didn't kill it. And then I asked my mom to come to my room and take that out because I just could not do it. I couldn't do it. Also, there was another time that like my mom was cleaning her closet and there was I can't. Oh my gosh, no, because there was like this dead cockroach, and it was like, it was kind of like big, and it like the oh no, it was bad. I remember my mom was like, hey, can you like take it out? And I was like, what are you saying? Because it was in this like shoebox. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, what is this? And so then, and my mom didn't see it, and she was like, oh, just you know, like, take it out. And I was like, what are you saying? It was so bad, like, no. And I grabbed like the broom, and I'm kind of just like pushing the box, and then my mom was like, just literally grab the box and like throw it away. I just couldn't even touch it, like, even though if it was dead, like, oh, it's just not it, you guys. Like, I can never deal with them. I can never ever deal with them. They're the absolute worst thing ever. I'm so terrified of cockroaches. Like, my fear is like crazy. Like, no, like anything but a cockroach, absolutely not. But yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I love you all, and I'm gonna see you next Monday.